You know, these days, most of us wouldn't waste anything. I'm guaranteeing most of you recycle and most of you no longer waste precious water on your outside gardens. And I even bet most of you live by a week-by-week budget. So why, people, my question I want to ask you is why would we be wasting our precious resources and money on weekly fuel consumption? Think about it. I'm not suggesting we're doing it knowingly. I'm guessing it's because most of us don't know any better, or even some of you may not even know there is an alternative. Sure, we've all heard of LPG alternatives for our vehicles, but that doesn't really make our vehicles more efficient. It's just a cheaper, cleaner fuel alternative. Well, I bet you've heard of the Toyota Prius, and I bet you're thinking to yourself, especially if you've got a family, that they're pretty expensive and they're pretty small. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that they're not really that expensive, especially when you take into account the fuel savings, and they're no longer that small. Meet the all-new Toyota Prius V Wagon. The Prius V is a 7-seater deluxe wagon that combines the best of both worlds, economy and space, with enough room for a growing family and an efficient, economical 1.8-litre engine. It's definitely very economical, averaging just 4.4 litres of fuel per 100 kilometres out of its combined power plants, a powerful 1.8-litre Atkins cycle petrol engine and an advanced electric motor. Toyota's out-of-the-box innovative thinking has produced a perfect synergy of power and efficiency that will complement the driver and all passengers. You see, what Toyota have done is combined extreme economy with family versatility and their DNA to produce a very, very economical, stylish car. Don't believe me? Well, look at those lines and look at the profile of this car. It's a sexy looking car. You see, Toyota didn't want to embarrass you by you driving a car that was green, that looked like it sipped fuel. You know, one of those small cars? No, they wanted you and your family to be proud to be green. Toyota have invested heavily into research and has discovered what we all already knew, but didn't want to admit. We all want economical vehicles for sure, but none of us want to compromise on anything. Not power, not safety, not comfort, and definitely not the ability to fit our friends and family in for a drive. Wayne, we've been looking at the new Prius V Wagon today, which I have to admit is a great car, but just how safe is it?
Well, it's actually really economical driving at 4.4 litres per 100 kilometres. But safety-wise, we've got active and passive features. So we've got 7 airbags, including one at the knee, ABS brakes and vehicle stability control. And great new features of LED lighting for daytime driving.
This must cost a heap to service this car.
Well, the good thing is with Toyota's service advantage, so it's cap price servicing. So for every 6 months over the 3-year period, it's $130 just to service that car. It's important to look at not only what it costs you up front, but that cost of ownership, say over a 3-year period. And you can budget for that because you'll know that every service is $130 for that 3-year period.
Okay, are we talking expensive buy with this? What kind of price are we looking at?
No, so it's actually with the technology that Toyota's been able to harness with the hybrid technology. So over time with the mass production, they've been able to bring that cheaper to market. And we're looking at now at a 7-seat wagon for $35,990. And it also comes complete with a 3 years and 100,000 kilometre warranty.
I want you to imagine how cool it would be to own a vehicle that actually runs on electricity and even better, charges itself. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Just think about that for a second. Hang on. You actually can own a vehicle that runs on electricity and charges itself. All you've got to do is drop into City Toyota, go to citytoyota.net.au, grab their free iPhone app, or even follow the links from Zoom TV. Now, think about it. Owning that would be pretty cool.